Hello there, I just wanted to do a quick video showcasing my favorite picks for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 9 and why those are my favorite. So first off, I'm going to go largest to smallest, is the Fisherman's Village by Rockin' Bricks 31. An obvious choice for me because I am in the middle of doing or finishing my seaside mock of my main fishing village, and this would pair perfectly. You got your little lighthouse, your boat, gorgeous storefronts here. Really just a perfect build. This is one of those where I want them to build it and I don't want them to build it because I know it's gonna be pretty expensive, but honestly it's worth it just for these little tiny baby builds of the fishing store, ship in a bottle, Endurance, Globe, Titanic, and the lighthouse. Next up is the Mad Scientist Laboratory. Another obvious choice for me because it would go perfectly in my Halloween village. I'll never pass up a haunted house. I think this is a gorgeous build. I love the angry mob out front, the homage to Frankenstein's monster. The interior is beautiful. You have the machine that brings the monster to life, the little breakout feature here. Just a great build. Next is Bricksterdam by doclouisjones. Not sure where this would go specifically. It would just be a personal choice because I have a trip to Amsterdam planned for next year, and I think this is a gorgeous build that would just go well on like my family room shelf with maybe some pictures from the trip. I just love how the designer has the houses crooked, the canal, all the details. You can have the buildings arranged in different ways. Shows the city regularly pulls bikes out of the canal through cleanup efforts. Even has details on the back with scaffolding because these old buildings are always being restored. And then you even have the laundry hanging outside, which is much more common in Europe than it is in North America. It's a cute little detail. Next up is the Wild West Train by llucky. I have his other two builds, the Wild West Train, excuse me, I said Wild West Train, I meant Wild West Train Station. Because I do have his two other builds, the Wild West Train and the General Store. This obviously would go perfectly, it's along the same line. I have a Wild West mock planned for next year, hopefully early next year, which will be modeled off after the town of Rhodes in Red Dead Redemption, and that town has a train station, so this would be absolutely perfect. Next is the White Shark Imperials Prison by DelusionB. I voted for this last time. It wasn't chosen. I'm glad to see it again. I think it's gorgeous. It's very dynamic. There's a lot of movement. I love the color. I think this would almost replace Eldorado Fortress. I think that this beats it out, even though it's trying to be, two different things. I'd love to see this, and I'd love to add it to my Pirates mock. Next up is the Countryside Farmhouse. I think Lego's really lacking in farmhouses and barns. So anytime I see those builds, I definitely vote for them. I'd love to see this. I love the front porch, the driveway, the tractor, all the details, the sunroom in the back. The interior is very detailed as well. If I can ever get to it, here it is, the kitchen, well-appointed, stairs, which aren't always included. And I think that's even, you got room for a bathroom back there, which usually always tickles everybody when there's a bathroom. Next is the Wildfire Lookout by PepeFrost. Another gorgeous build. I'd definitely pay for. This would go in my outdoors mock, which includes the A-frame cabin, the treehouse, and all of the little caravan and RV builds that Lego has put out, and this is just a perfect pairing with that setup. You get your truck, you have your little brush fire that you have to put out. I'd spend my money on that. And next up is Blooming Bouquets, A Little Florists by JackBrickLover. I think this would pair really well with the antique store, which will be shipped next month. I'd like to build those both on a Mills plate and have them on the outskirts of my city. It's really cute, very colorful, great size. I like the little delivery truck here, the little cart, another colorful interior, especially like the little container of seeds here, the lattice, awning. There's a lot of details. I couldn't say no to that. And next up would be the Whale Watching Voyage by Peace on Earth. This another one that would go really well with my seaside mock. I'd have to let the icebergs go. I could repurpose the white to my winter village. I think that's fine. But the whales and the ship are just beautiful builds, and I would love to have the opportunity to include those in the Seaside mock. Next is a little build, the Nurse Log by Scorpio55. I think this would go great with the Mushroom House and the Mushroom Village, which also ships next month, and it would also pair well with the recent GWP of the Friendly Snails. I just always appreciate a nice, detailed, small build. And my last pick is another obvious one for me, the Pumpkin Patch by SofieBuilds. This would go great in the Halloween Village, just as is. Very colorful, detailed. It's a nice little build. Okay, those are my choices for the Bricklink Series 9. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you agree or disagree, or what you voted for, what you hope gets picked, and I'll see you all next time.